This nigga sound like he jumped in the pool.
This nigga is outside for real. Like we told him to get a background. This nigga just got nature.
Yeah.
Just got the neighborhood.
This program may contain explicit lyrics and adult themes that may not be suitable for everyone. Listener discretion is advised.
I'm mad dope at this editing shit, son.
Up all night comedy. What's going on, y'all? What up, though? It's your girl, Comedian Visionary, speaks at you again for another episode of Up All Night Comedy.
Greetings and salutations, entertainer extraordinaire, Mr. DP Petty. You're welcome.
And I'm your boy Al B from Coffee Time Comedy. You know what it is. So sit back and relax because we got a great show set up for you.
So Valentine's Day just passed, and what did you guys do on this day? Did you have a little outing? Did you have a little outing with your little ladies? What you do?
Valentine's Day for me is just, it was a Sunday. Because we do things all year long. Like we don't wait for those things. We don't wait for those things, you know what I mean? So on Valentine's Day, we kind of just chill out and appreciate each other, you know what I'm saying? Showering each other with gifts and all that. I mean, you get that all year.
Well, fuck all that. I had a wonderful time. We went to a drive-in downtown. We went to go see The Notebook.
Oh God, you did that to him?
No, he did that to me. It was a surprise. It was what they were showing at the drive-in. I thought it was great. I didn't expect it. I actually don't remember The Notebook at all. So
as you shouldn't.
It's not my tearjerker. It could be somebody else's. It's just not mine.
Something was getting jerked.
It was so lit. Let me tell you about this. Okay. So usually a drive-in theater is pretty dark and dim for a reason.
Yeah.
But they just kind of rigged this drive-in theater up. Imagine, which is a real known theater in Michigan. They rigged this theater up in the middle downtown. So it's fully lit around you. You're surrounded by skyscraper buildings that are fully lit. So and you right next to the other cars. So it's not the same drive-in experience that you would get in a dark, dim lit random parking lot out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So he was like, we can't do nothing in here. It was just
too light.
It was too lit and too light.
Yeah.
So it was beautiful. They had you like DoorDash your food. So you had to DoorDash.
That's nice.
And they would bring it to your door when the person came. Of course it was cold because that's what DoorDash gives you, cold food.
I'm only going on 3 hours of sleep because of what happened on Valentine's Day. But yes, it wasn't no lights at the drive-in for me. It was just an open back door and a nice breeze and butt cheek slapping.
Ew!
My man. Represent.
For the viewership.
Hey, don't let people tell you that when you get married, the sex dies. My man keeping it real over here.
Yeah.
Real nasty, but he keeping it real.
It was very nasty. She sleeping in that spot nasty.
Good for you. But let's talk about the topic of the day. And the topic of the day is Dave Chappelle. And
Getting his money,
baby. He's rich, bitch.
for real this time.
Oh, for real this time. How do y'all feel about Redemption Song and what he had to say about it?
First and foremost, I'm just happy that we could put the rumor to rest. Dave Chappelle was never a crackhead. Everybody was, I can't believe he went to Africa and did crack. He went to Africa. Dave Chappelle was never a crackhead. Dave Chappelle was a genius. Congratulations, Dave. Happy for you. The thing that I'm upset about is Dave is the only black guy so far that can get away with going head up at the Jews and getting his money. They kind of just had to go on a whirlwind apology tour like he was a Trump supporter just to get Wild 'N Out back on the air and reruns and syndication. That's all I don't understand. I think they need to go ahead and just acknowledge the creative genius behind a lot of our people and that we the driving force of industry standards and go ahead and pay them what they worth.
I got mad respect for Dave Chappelle and what he's done throughout the years. And, I think he's just happy to be able to finally tell Comedy Central, it was nice doing business with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because they done been through a lot. And yeah, half the rumors that was told about him, about the whole crackhead thing and going to Africa because he crazy and all that. I'm just glad it's all out in the open. I'm glad he came on and spoke about it. You know what I'm saying? And for those who don't know, like, he even confessed that he had COVID back in January during this thing, right? Yeah. So, not only did he go through a physical struggle, but I mean the mental struggle that comes along with going against a company like Comedy Central, man. I mean, this is a strong dude, man. Much respect.
on that perspective too. He said Comedy Central. So just so y'all know how big it really is, that is a subsidiary for Viacom and CBS. That's the bigger entity. So that's where all the money is. Viacom. Same people again coming back, wilding out to get off the air when you can't say nothing to these people about the shit you doing because they get upset about you talking truth. Unless you want to give us a contract, Viacom, then I'll take it back. I'm gonna be Nick Cannon all day. Wild out now. Wild out now. Wow, wow, wow.
Who was that man in that velvet suit?
Don't even know.
I ain't never said nothing about Viacom. I love Viacom. Let's talk about this, because a lot of people are saying, well, what's the difference between how Monique tried to do it and how he did it, and why was he successful? And I think it is just the approach. Monique wanted us to go against the machine.
Yeah.
And he didn't ask us to go against the machine. He said, I know who my consumers are. I know who gets the shows on. I know why people watch. So I'm going to go to my real boss, which is the people who watch me in the community, and let y'all determine if this continues on. And we boycott it, you know? And I think that was the way to go, because he said, don't boycott them, boycott me.
Monique told you to go after people specifically, like Netflix. But you said, boycott Netflix. Dave didn't go at Netflix. Dave asked Netflix to not play his shit. And it was going, so you got Netflix and HBO. More people got Netflix right now subscriptions than like HBO Max subscription. So, Netflix is like, if we gonna take this hit, what do you think is gonna happen with you, HBO? He forced them into a corner. Because it wasn't his process. Netflix helped him. If Monique would have taken that approach and found an advocate before she went out and just was like, no, they don't care about us, because Netflix, to me, by and large, has proved, yes, they do care about us, because I've watched what Netflix over the last 8 years has just done for Kevin Hart and his career and his bank account.
Yeah.
Right. Well, right. Tiffany Haddish has a whole show about up-and-coming comedians and shit on there now. So, they love it. The comedy section on Netflix for stand-up alone is huge. Massive.
Yeah. She was going for a lot of people, dude. And she straight up looked like she wanted blood. Like, she wanted to be the CEO after everything was said and done. And you can't just come into people forget. Yes, she's a great comedian. She's one of the queens of comedy. She, it's been done. She's done it 100 times. However, you can't go into somebody's house and tell them what they're going to do and how they're going to do it. It has to be a give and take. You got to agree on some things. You know what I mean? Some concessions have to be made. I kind of saw it coming when he was doing random shows in like a park with a loudspeaker and a microphone, just mad random. I kind of saw it coming. I saw this coming.
People love Dave.
Yeah.
Across the aisle.
Yeah.
People love Dave. So he can get a group of people to do things that other people can't, honestly.
That's true.
And he holds a lot of that power, but what it shows is that if he could do it, somebody else could do it. Somebody else can get a seat at that table, and somebody else can speak up for themselves and say, I'm not going to settle. Just, if I can't get what I want, then I'll just take my viewership away.
Yeah, but most people are scared to even lay down the bricks to even take that path. You know what I mean? And that's where people like Dave come into play to show you guys that this is a real thing you can do. Like, yeah, you're watching me on TV. 90% of TV is fake, but this right here is real.
It goes beyond comedy. It's not about jokes all the time, people. Yeah. Comedians are the last frontier for the real shit. We're the last ones who will tell you the truth. And that's why I hate PC comedy and people being so sensitive, because if we can't tell you the truth and we the last frontier, then it ain't gonna be nothing but fake shit out here.
The reason they were so candid in season 1 is because Comedy Central gave them a shit time slot, gave them the money to do it, and was like, we can't mess up. I mean, there's no such thing as messing up, because we're not getting a season 2 anyway, so we just gonna go do whatever the fuck we want to do. And then my biggest memory, yes, I love, everybody knows Clayton Bigsby, but my favorite memory of the very first episode is literally chick sitting in the front seat of the car. Look at that titty about to pop out. Yeah, look at the titty. Come on, titty. And she just...
And it just happened.
It looked like Dave was ready for it, like it was planned. Yeah, she caught it. She heard it, was like, oh my God. But the timing of it was amazing. Because he was looking in the background like, that titty's about to pop out.
He said, I almost summoned the titty. Come on, titty.
Yeah, come on, titty.
All right, begin.
All right, y'all, it's time for Sell That Skew. We're about to give you some things that we're going to sell to the greatest ability that only a comedian can.
Congratulations on making it to another Black History Month. And from all the Black people to everybody else watching, you're welcome. This month, we are selling Black History brooches. As you can see here, we got this. This is a leopard brooch. Some people might confuse with a panther. You're ignorant simpletons. You need to learn your animals. This is clearly a leopard. That's why I'm wearing the leopard shirt and the black background for Black History Month. Black leopards can also be as extravagant and exquisite as Black panthers. So don't let it get twisted. We got panthers too. I got lions. I got tigers. No bears. Oh my, it is a little racist. Yes, but we only talking about cats right now for Black History Month because there's cats in Africa. I ain't never seen a cave bear in Zamunda. So I digress. But again, Black History brooches. You got leopards. You got any cat variety species. Hyenas a little bit because it's in Africa too. We got them all. And if we don't have it, we'll make it for you. And by we, I mean whoever the little Asian kid is in Cambodia that makes it $2.99 if you get it retail. But I get mine with actual little diamond flakes. It's not real diamonds. It's just the flakes that they shave when they shape in diamonds. So, and then they sprinkle it in there. And that's what that gleam is. Bling, bling, bitches. You know, Black Brooch Month. There you go.
Well, I'm not broaching it up. I'm quite Compton right now with the Nipsey Blue. But I'm just going to sell you post-dated Valentine's candy. Because who really eats this? I mean, it came with God bless my husband. It came with this beautiful set of tulips here. It was wonderful. And I got a nice little teddy bear, nice little teddy bear. And then I get the chocolates. Now, I will sell you, not at a discounted price, at an upcharge price because I've already touched it. If you'd like me to sign it, I can sign it. Comedian Visionary Speaks. And I'll send you this lovely box of chocolates. Now, every once in a while, you'll probably just see that one might be missing. Right now, currently, it's full. But because I'm looking at it, I kind of want one of these things. I hope it's milk chocolate. So, you might only get 9, which is fine. Because who needs all that goddamn chocolate?
You ever been at home, just chilling in your kitchen, looking at your meat, wondering, how can I get it to be softer? Well, I got the thing for you. Today, I want to show you the meat grinder from Universal. You know what I'm saying? You put your meat in here, you grind it up, and it comes out softer. I mean, what did you think I was talking about?
Beating it.
Now, I know you're probably asking yourself right now, why the hell does this dude have a meat grinder from the 1920s? I don't know. It came with the house. What can I say? I don't like throwing out stuff. So if you would like to get this meat grinder and make your hard meat soft today, I got you. So hit us up, all right? I'm going to start the bidding at $15.
This show has really...
This nigga's a killer. I immediately went so he grinding up little people's bodies in his kitchen.
You just did an awesome infomercial for Grindr. Like, Grindr should pay you. Like,
oh, shit.
That gay sex would go up 40%.
All right, guys, now that all the SKUs are sold, let's jump into some skits.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. As days go by, it's the bigger love of the family.
Y'all know what it is. It is time for 2 Joke Minimum, and that's what we do, y'all. We give you jokes. We're comedians. We bring the laughs. So coming to the stage, Mr. Al B.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Al B in the building. Glad to be back. And to all my New Yorkers, even though they opened up the restaurants, keep your ass home, okay? Spend that money on a recipe book. All right, so I got some jokes for you guys today. And if you don't like it, fuck it. It's the internet. You can't hit me. Haha. So I love my city because we got so much history and culture. You know what I'm saying? Like this one day I was walking through Central Park and I saw this old guy. He was doing Tai Chi, and that was beautiful, man. But as I got closer, I noticed it wasn't a guy doing Tai Chi. It was one of those dope head guys that never fall down. The ones that lean. The last time my car was dirty, my friend did the obvious thing and he wrote "wash me" on the back of the window. Asshole. So I went up to the side of his car with a key and wrote, "touch me up." One day I was at the supermarket and I was in like aisle 2 and I overheard this person in the aisle 3 talking about the Ku Klux Klan, the KKK. But when I went over there and I looked, it was just a Spanish guy with a bad cell phone connection going, "¿Qué? ¿Qué? ¿Qué?" I once beat up a 300-pound, 6-foot-tall football player with a bat. Both his arms were completely broken. And that's what gave me the courage. Nah, but I hope you guys like those jokes. You know what I'm saying? Leave a like on the video, and we'll see you in the next 2 joke minimum session. Shout out to Jason Laxon.
All right, y'all. That was another episode of Up All Night Comedy. And of course, it's time for you to do your job. Like, comment, and subscribe. Of course you did that already, because why would you be here if you didn't? If you didn't, you're late to work. Go ahead and do your job. Like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, your diva, comedian extraordinaire, comedian visionary speaks.
I'm your boy Al B, and I hope you had a great time.
Ain't no last but not least shit. They just saved the best for last. You're welcome, Mr. DP Petty.
This nigga cannot end the show if you paid him. I can't. You're fired. You're fired, nigga. You're fired. Until Monday.
Until we meet again. So long. Farewell.
Yeah.
Avida, say goodbye.
Okay. DP Petty, I'm your thoughts. I'm your conscience, motherfucker. Stop smiling. What you laughing at? Listen, I got the Wakanda brooch for sale, all right? Y'all come get this shit, okay? Because if you don't, I will call my father and he will come get you motherfuckers, okay?
And I am your thoughts from your sister in your motherland. I am telling you, stop wearing velvet in 50-degree weather.
I'm the best dressed black head mister at any black college ever.